I think it's a good thing that they, from time to time, give the opportunity to another country to open up the borders and not only always stay in France to have that grand départ. I think it's fair to say that he's very, very important for our team. Um, I think it's about 8 years he's in our team. Every year he does something special. Every Grand Tour we put him in, he wins at least a stage. I think 11 stages in the tours he did with us. All those figures and numbers are quite impressive. Not only as a rider, but also as a normal human being in the team. He's highly respected by everybody, and not only in the team, in the whole peloton, I think. So he's very, very important for us. The power he has also mentally. Often people think Thomas is somebody, he doesn't think about race, he just go full. But it's quite the opposite thing. He knows into detail every sprint, every King of the Mountains. He knows it all in his head, and that's something which is a lot of people don't know. I expect that Tish will have a good tour. He's well prepared. He's of course one of the youngest. I think it's only one rider who's younger. So that says a lot, because we always in Belgium we expect a lot, maybe too much from a young rider. He was fifth in his first year in the Tour of Flanders, and from there everybody is thinking, oh, this will be the next champion we have in Belgium. It takes a little bit more than that, and I think it will be an important step for him to do this tour and end in Paris. And I hope he's a few times in a good breakaway. Public is everywhere, even in hotels, start, finishes. It's hectic all around the course, a lot of noise, helicopters, so that the whole thing together makes it quite complex. And then you still have to do well, you have to perform, and it's not always easy to manage that for your own. I should say the experience as itself is quite the same, because also then there was a big difference between the other races and the Tour. But if you see it now, it's really much bigger. Also the teams are well organized, they all have buses. Yeah, it's not double, but maybe multiplied by 5. Every day we make a good plan, and then we try to make the plan work. I warn the guys always in advance. I will be in your ear for the next 3 weeks. So it's important that I give you the right information. And if I say something, we all thought about it, we agreed on it. So if I say we start now pulling, then we pull. We start forming the sprint train, then we start forming the sprint train. Everybody knows what to do. I just have to give the signals. If some plans change, it's also my task to communicate with the riders. That's more or less what I do. It's very important. It's the part which the public doesn't see. But I think our staff is very passionate, all professionals, quite experienced. It's not that they arrived for the first time. It's quite important that they know also what to do. They have a good plan also. They also know individual what we expect them to do, and it has to work like really automatically. I want at least 1 hour that riders and staff put the telephone away for 1 hour, so we can talk. It doesn't have to be about the race, but we have some communication with each other, and I think that's quite important because the whole day is stressful. I said already, with all the noise around you, you have to remember all the things you need to do, and then a very important moment for me is dinner, and then you can speak for 1 hour with each other. Doesn't care for me about what. An early stage win, and maybe a bit far in my head. If it will be a hard tour to control, and I hope once a break can go, take maybe 15-20 minutes. Maybe it's a long time ago it happened, but I see some chances in this tour, and that one of our guys is in and maybe takes the yellow jersey.